How to make scones. Today is the 1st of May and I'm going to show you how to make scones. Scones are little cakes that we eat with cream and jam, and they are favourite in England, all over Britain. They are easy to make, so I hope you can make them and enjoy them. Things that we need to make the scones. Self-raising flour. Self-raising flour we don't have in Spain, so we use normal flour with some baking powder. Milk, and we will put some lemon in the milk. Extra flour to dust, to use to roll the scones. 25 grams of sugar, very little sugar. 1 egg, some lemon, I told you, and 55 grams of butter, a pastry cutter, and a baking tray with baking paper on it. The first thing we do is sift the flour. We put the flour in a sifter. We put the baking powder. Once you've got this flour sifted and the butter in the flour, you incorporate the butter with the tips of your finger into the flour until it looks like breadcrumbs. When you've got them like breadcrumbs, you make a well in the middle. Well, before you put the sugar in and you mix the sugar with everything, and then you make a well and you put in the milk. I have put a little bit of lemon juice in the milk. It's like buttermilk. To make buttermilk, we just put a little bit of lemon juice in the milk, and we pour the milk here, and we start covering the milk with the flour and butter. It's got to come out a soft dough. Okay, now you put some flour on your working surface and you get the dough with your hand, make a ball more or less, and it's important not to work too much with the dough. You pat it down with your hand. It's got to be about 1.5 centimeters. You get the cutter, you get flour, and you put a little bit of flour on top too with the cutter, and you cut the scone and you put it on the baking tray. Another one, put it there. Another one, we put it there. Now we get the dough again, put it together, don't work it too much, flatten it down, and again. Now you need to brush these scones with egg. So we beat the egg and with a brush we brush the scones. Now this quantity is not a big quantity because scones are very good fresh made to eat them on the day, and even they are fabulous, really good if they are warm, not hot, but you know, you leave them to cool, and before they are cold you eat them and they are delicious. Now I will put them in the oven at 220. I have preheated the oven and they will be there for 12 minutes or 15. the oven at 220, and these are the scones in the oven. They have been here just for 3 minutes. As you can see, they have already started to rise. They have been in the oven for 13 minutes and they are ready. I'm going to take them out now. As soon as you take them out of the oven, with the help of a spatula or something, you put them in a cooling rack for them to cool. Now I am ready to eat my scone and drink my cup of tea. I've got my teacup here and my teapot and a jug with some milk. I'm going to prepare a scone. We cut half and you can put some butter on it, but I'm not going to put butter. I'm going to put strawberry jam, which I have made myself, half on one, half on the other. I'm going to spread it out, and then I have some nice cream, no sugar on the cream. I put some cream on it, also homemade cream, and you get your scone with your hands, with your fingers, and it's delicious.